Nacho DVR. It's time for some DSR. The Desert Sports Report is back. My name is Nate Smith. With me is Goose. That's Thomas Guzman. A lot of big wins in the Valley and outside of the Valley too. We just want to let you know that Bamboo Sports Media is your #1 location for Arizona football coverage. That's high school and the collegiate level. Bamboo prides itself in capturing the moment and creating memories for players and fans across the Valley with our photography and videography services. From the urban sprawls to the rural areas of the Valley, we got you covered. Now, let's move on to what happened last week, Goose.
Oh man, a lot of beatdowns, a lot of craziness. I want to start off with ASU. What a kick.
Say his name, Jesus Gomez Juarez.
Man, oh man, that was a crazy day.
Yeah, Sam Levitt, 22 of 32, make that 221 passing yards, 1 touchdown. Raleek Brown also popped off, 21 carries, 81 yards. Sam Levitt on the ground, 15 carries, 62 yards, and 1 tutty. And honestly, the leading receiver I was not expecting, Derek Uzabayo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 2 receptions, 78 yards through the air, including a big third down catch to get into field goal range on the final drive. Jordan Tyson, little bit of a quiet game, 7 receptions, 43 yards. In fact, he got up and snagged that ball.
Oh yeah, another Jordan Tyson catch. What do you expect?
I mean, realistically, what is there I don't expect from Jordan Tyson? Keyshawn Elliott, talking defense now, 10 tackles, 1 sack, 2 TFLs, and Jordan Crook, 9 tackles, and CJ fights for 1 sack. And Keith Abney with the takeaway. Get the turnover chain out. 1 INT for him. Going up north to the NAU Lumberjacks. They take down Incarnate Word in an upset, 31-23. They have won 9 straight home games in the Walk-Up Sky Dome, a sold-out venue for that matchup. They are first place in the Big Sky. And we can't forget Ty Pennington, who was lighting them up through the air, 17 of 34, 286 through the air. How many touchdowns? 2. Count them, not 1, not 2. Leading receiver in that one, Kobe Katz, 4 receptions, 95 yards, and a Hail Mary that got
Sports Center top 10, baby.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Sports Center top 10, the Hail Mary to my Seth Curry. Not your Seth, my Seth Curry. Moving on to high school now, Perry dominates Highland as their offense continues to stagnate, 35-10. Centennial making things look easy against Queen Creek, beating the Bulldogs 28-7. Red Mountain did not play around against South Point, 36-0.
Highland might be in case for open. Might just take my words from last week.
You said Red Mountain has a case for open?
I ain't saying anything.
We'll get to that later in the year when all the standings are set and done. Basha handles business against the Toros, 31-13, and by far the most impressive performance of the week. Brophy got routed by the Hamilton Huskies, 70-30. Jack Scully, another amazing night, 19 of 27, 283 yards, and how many TDs? That's a faux if I ever seen it. Jacob Brown running the rock for the Hamilton Huskies, 13 carries, 170 yards, and 2 tutties. Roy Oliver, one heck of a game, 9 receptions, 133 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Can somebody at home please translate that into fantasy points?
I want you to keep in mind, Roy Oliver, 3 tutties, first half. Sophomore.
In the first half.
He's a sophomore.
And he's a sophomore. He has 2 years left of his high school career. I mean, frankly, he needs to have a Division I offer.
If he hit a 5-star by end of season. We also have Jack Scully. Go back to Jack Scully, sophomore as well.
I mean,
Hamilton might be.
Hamilton's offense has not scored less than 50 points this season.
Crazy. Per game, too.
Crazy.
But after using my calculator, I found out that they have outscored their opponents 249-81.
I mean, if a team puts up those kinds of numbers, surely they should be in the top 3, maybe top 1.
Not top 1. Put them at 2. Put them at 2. Basha Bears are still better.
That's a fairly valid rank. I mean, you got the Basha Bears, Hamilton, and then Liberty.
The team in Peoria.
Team in Peoria.
Liberty Lions.
Liberty Lions are really good at football.
Yeah, they are.
All right, moving on to the Pick'ems. Liberty 3-1. Their only losses to the boys up in Draper, Utah. Pinnacle, don't look now. They're 4-0 on the year. Goose. Who do you have in this one?
Yeah, you could be 4-0 all you want, but the Liberty Lions got it. They're top 3 team in Arizona for a reason. Their only loss is an out-of-state team. Doesn't really count in my opinion. But yeah, give me the Liberty Lions by give me like a 20-point margin.
A healthy margin at that. Moving on to the South Point Catholic Lancers, who suffered their first loss of the year to the Red Mountain Lions, and then the ALA Queen Creek Patriots, who are uncharacteristically 0-4.
0-5 after this week. Give me the Lancers.
I think, you know what? I think ALA Queen Creek is going to shock a lot of people.
Yeah?
I think so, because I didn't see a lot out of South Point last week. You know,
they got Donut.
Yeah, just Red Mountain really fired off on all cylinders. And using that as a segue, Red Mountain plays the Brophy Prep Broncos in a semifinals rematch. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, so Red Mountain just handed South Point their first loss. Brophy's about to hand Red Mountain their first loss. Give me the Brophy Broncos.
Okay, not so fast.
I'm going as fast as I want.
Have you ever been taken to the woodshed?
No, I haven't.
It's not a pleasant place to go. Red Mountain took Brophy to the woodshed a few years ago. And as the number 12th seed, they took the number 1 seed to town. Brophy was up by, I believe, 3 touchdowns in the first half of that game. So I think Kyle Enders is going to have his boys ready to go.
Brophy Broncos are still 1-0. I don't care.
I think. Okay.
You can think.
Okay.
Mine is a known.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, mine's a fact.
Okay. A wise man once said, "I don't do if, buts, or maybes. I do absolutes." So
And
it's gonna be. It's gonna be. No. Okay. Hold
I
on.
absolutely know Devin Fitzgerald, 4 tutties, winning it all. Just kidding. They're not.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Okay. You can look at the talent Brophy has all they want. They didn't perform against Basha. They didn't perform against Hamilton. They got 70 put on them. So give me Red Mountain.
Play the top 2 teams.
Okay, and your point being, ALA Queen Creek was an open caliber team.
Let's just go to Basha Queen Creek.
We're keeping it here. We are keeping it here, John.
Let's just go to Basha Queen Creek.
Red Mountain's taking this and they're going 5-0. Now moving on to the Basha Bears versus the Queen Creek Bulldogs. Basha Bears 4-0.
Yeah, we can.
One of
let's
the
just
best.
stop
No, we're not.
We should stop right there and agree. Basha Bears have beaten the Bulldogs.
I have to introduce the second team in order for this to count. The Queen Creek Bulldogs are 3-1. Their only loss is to the Centennial Coyotes. Queen Creek, they got Tate Reynolds. It's going to be one heck of a quarterback matchup with Brody Vayers and Tate Reynolds, who is a dual sport athlete. And you know what? Yeah, I think Bash is going to win.
It's going to be a landslide. All right, let's go to Hamilton.
Whoa. I don't think it's going to be a landslide. It's going to be I think it's going to be like
72 to 14.
It's going to be a 10-point game.
72 to 14. Clip it right now if I'm right.
72 to 4. Where's the defense? Moving on to the Hamilton Huskies versus the Centennial Coyotes. We obviously seen what Hamilton is capable of doing, and Centennial, they're 3-1, with their only loss being to the Chandler Wolves. I think this is going to be a trap game for Hamilton for whatever reason. But with that being said, Hamilton's going to Hamilton.
Yeah.
So I think they got him by at least 7. Roy Oliver, Montana Duncan. I mean,
they're going to keep the 50 trend going.
The 50 trend. Oh, well, I don't know, man.
52-32.
I mean, what really makes Hamilton so great is that they have a good offense, but their defense is also pretty stout. Because they're going to, I mean, if you think about it, offense scores a lot, the defense is going to be on the field a lot. Because you got to kick it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Moving on to Arizona State football, go Devils. Got a great win against the Baylor Bears out in Waco, Texas.
Called it.
A very harsh environment to play in, frankly.
Kick of the century.
Kick of the century right down the pipe. They play TCU this Friday, actually, playing on the same time as most varsity squads out here in Arizona. TCU, their best win, actually, I think it's going to be a tie between when they brought the whooping stick to Bill Belichick in North Carolina in his first game. And last week's win against SMU was certainly one to look out for. Josh Hoover, 22 of 30, 379 yards passing with 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Road to glory indeed. A lot of action in this one. Wide receiver Jordan Dwyer, 3 receptions, 32 yards. And here's the big one. Wide receiver Eric McAllister, 8 receptions, 254 yards with 3 touchdowns. And he had 66 yards going into the SMU game.
One type of stats right there.
Yeah, and running back Trevor Battle, he was the leading rusher, 7 carries, 60 yards. Important to note, Kavorian Barnes did not perform this game. He performed well in the UNC game. Not really known on the stat sheet for this one.
Yeah.
And safety Jamel Johnson, 6 solo tackles, and as well with linebacker Caleb Alarms, or 6 solo tackles, 1 sack, make that 2 TFLs. And looking at this TCU squad, ASU might be in trouble this game.
No, they're not. That's crazy. They're playing at Mountain America. I mean, the Inferno's going to show up. Shout out Inferno. Thank you for following me on Instagram. Like everyone else should.
Also, shout out to the new media for ASU, the Inferno Intel. Shout out to Rome Cotty, RMTV sideline reporter. He does some great work there for the Inferno Intel. Moving into our next segment, it's going to be a discussion question for this one instead of our usual rankings that we did last episode. Who has the best jerseys in high school football right now? A lot of teams come to mind, but there's really 2 on the forefront of my mind that I can look at as the best jerseys in high school football. Goose, you go ahead. Kick us off.
So, we're either going combinations or full. Or just one jersey?
Just one.
Oh! Give me the Red Mountains Icy Whites. White helmet, white jersey, white pants, white cleats. Really look like stormtroopers out there. Love it.
This could be a hot take, but I kind of like I like the black helmet, I like the red jersey, and I like the red bottoms. That's that's my personal opinion. I would have liked them to have red helmets.
Oh, red. LA Queen Creek has some really nice reds.
Yeah. And for the Battle of Brown Road, I think they should absolutely do Red Mountain, full white, Mountain View, full red.
I think they should do color rushes.
That's true. Color rush. Oh, that's a throwback right there.
Color rush, Madden 16.
I don't know what it is, but it was always on a Thursday night where the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans would have the ugliest uniform matchup of all time.
Who is the ugliest uniforms in high school football?
The ugliest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Basha Bears. I'm not a big fan of the tin.
That is crazy.
I am not a big fan of the tin.
What about the Arizona Compass Prep Dragons?
You know what? That comes to mind. I'm just not a big fan of the Basha Bears helmet.
You guys don't.
The helmet ruins it for me. I mean, I get there's green sparkles on it, but realistically,
It's just normal sparkles.
Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it.
You'll see it.
Switching.
If you check Picks by Goose on Instagram, you'll see it. Yeah, if you go to Basher Bears Instagram, you'll see it.
Switching gears to the best jerseys. I haven't said my pick yet, but I like jerseys that rock the state hood. Okay.
Like the colors or
I like just the state of Arizona itself rocking the state that you live in. I think Highland does a really good job at that. They got the shoulder patch, kind of like my Simeon Rice jersey here, with the kind of like the Arizona state outline, kind of. I really liked how they incorporated the hawk into it. And I'm a really big sucker for teal, or cyan, or turquoise.
I feel like the field makes the jerseys look better, which that could be a segment next week. Who's the best field?
You may have a good point, because the hawk and the Arizona State outline on the center of the field, very good look. Incredibly good look. We can talk about that in the next episode too. Going into our final segment of the night, we're giving out game balls.
Okay, nice. Oh, we have a football. Where'd that come from?
to whoever had the most important or most valuable performance last week. I'm gonna let you do the honors first.
Roy Oliver, easy. Roy Oliver the third. I mean, 3 TDs in 1 half. Who you got?
Okay. I'm going to give it to not anybody on the Arizona Cardinals after that pitiful offensive showing against the 49ers. And I'm going to give it to the man. Say his name and he appears. It's not Joe Hendry. It's Jesus Gomez Juarez.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, he's been accurate. He's been nails in those kinds of situations.
Walk off, like quite literally walked off before the ball even went past.
I didn't see that part.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that part.
Yeah, walked it off before.
It is so refreshing to finally have a kicker that didn't walk on to the squad. That he's from the city.
A kicker in Tempe is crazy.
I know, just a kicker in Tempe is freaking amazing, right, Jeremy? He's shaking his head. Yes, we have ASU has a kicker. We're going to the freaking national championship, baby. We'll beat Texas this time.
That's absurd. No, you're not. Arch Manning versus Sam Houston, but that's we're Arizona sports.
Oh yeah, Arch Manning he's not worth the hype. Whatever. We're getting off topic. My name is Nate Smith. With me, Thomas Guzman. You can find me at AZ Nate Smith. That's AZ Nate Smith on Instagram. Plug your Instagram, Goose.
Pics by Goose, PICS. BYGUUZ, also on TikTok, Guzmania.
Guzmania indeed. We'll see you next time on the DSR, the Desert Sports Report.